Any other questions?
Okay, for example, your children don't carry your maiden name at all, and they carry your father's name.
Okay.
The birth certificate will prove that they're married, you know.
You prove that you're a Chamorro.
Yes.
Your children who are under 18 are automatically registered in the tribe. Now, if you have children that are over 18, if you register first, it's going to make it very easy for them to register because we already have evidence of who their mother is or who their father is. Any other questions?
As a tribe, will we be able to fish in places such as the Rocky and hunt down like Neighborman?
Well, actually, both our organic act government as well as the National Fish and Wildlife Agency are violating federal law because according to the Charter of the United Nations, which has not been amended, the native inhabitants are not to be restricted from the harvesting of natural resources in their environment. Now, should we become a tribe, would we restrict our people from harvesting the natural resources? I think we have to use logic and we have to use reason. Okay? First things that we would have to do is we would have to enter into recovery stages to repair our reefs so that our fish have a habitat. We would have to erect organic barriers between our construction sites and our rivers and between our roadways and our beaches that will filter out the silt that is running down our streams and into our waters and killing our reefs. Okay? We would have to take a closer look at the emerging technology from China using wire screen and electrical impulses and low voltage to enhance coral polyp growth, as well as making that coral polyp resistant to the effects of global warming and bleaching from the sun, which also is killing our reefs. Okay, once we start addressing issues like that, and we start allowing our fish to reproduce in their native habitat, then we can start taking a close look at how we can perhaps start an aquaculture program to replenish the fish that we've lost. But would species like the hagan be protected? To an extent. To an extent. Okay. Would we be able to harvest them at will? Highly doubtful. Could we enter into negotiations with the United States to allow the cultural harvesting of certain resources that are listed on the endangered species? If it's in a very controlled method, most likely, because it is part of our culture. We're at a very fine point in time right now for our island, for our people, including our natural resources. Everything is in danger right now of disappearing because it hasn't been cared for properly. It has not been cared for properly, not by the United States and not by our Organic Act government. And I think that we are the people that benefit most from our natural resources, and for so many millenniums, we have been the people prior to the invasion from Europe and America. We were the people who took care of our natural resources so we could continue to enjoy the benefits from them. But that would have to be a very, very strong consideration, and that would have to be something that would have to be looked at very carefully, because you cannot have a people, you cannot have a culture without the land that they came from. Any other questions? No other questions? I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening and taking an interest in your future and the future of our island and our children. Thank you.